I'm
change
looking
clothes.
now, Doc. I'm checking everything, making sure everything going live. I'm sitting here doing it at the same time, waiting on Instagram to show.
That's insane. Yeah, yeah.
All right, you ready, Burton?
And you know
Play my
it.
theme music.
Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping.
Play my theme music.
Devon gonna jump in here like she been here. I ain't gonna piss nobody off today. We here. We here. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, man? How y'all doing today? This evening, Wednesday, 10:30-ish. What is time is it? Yeah, 10:39. Thank you guys for coming through and showing love to the show. I appreciate you guys. Of course, you know this is Ask the Q, Speak Your Truth. I'm your boy Burden of Proof. Again, like I said before, thank you guys for coming through. Um, yeah, we're gonna get this show pumping. Before we do, you already know how I like to do things. I like to what's the word I'm looking for? Shed light on some situations that's happening in reality that we all might be interested in talking about or knowing about. Um, your boy Diddy got found not guilty. Are we happy or pissed off about that? Anybody? Anybody? We happy? Fiji, go ahead and jump on the on the circle. What we saying? We happy?
Yo, listen, I'm not happy and I ain't sad. Listen, I told people, bro, a RICO case is for a criminal enterprise, bro. Listen, if Young Thug just beat his RICO charge, I knew Diddy was going to beat this one. Not saying he was not guilty or whatever else they charged him with, but a RICO is for an enterprise, it's for a crime, it's like a crime-based syndicate enterprise, bro. You can't just keep
Right,
throwing
right.
RICO on everybody thinking just because they black and got some money. Man, RICO. You got to show that you making money and benefiting off whatever crime that you breaking, whatever law that you breaking. You know what I'm saying? Or crime committing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's
Word.
like, it's common sense, bro. I knew it was going to be some funny business behind it, but what I did learn, and I'm going to censor myself, you feel me? Because I feel like this was more than it was a
We got the
message that was being
content.
sent, though. You know what I mean? I feel like it was like, yo, don't ever
Hey,
think
look
that you
what you
really one of us
stole.
because you got money like us. You ain't one of us. You still one of
You're
them.
so pretty,
So
and you are a
that's
Uh
what
girl.
that's what I feel like. You feel what I'm saying? And you can read between the
also
lines.
so in the
What's
back of
that?
the no, we ain't gotta read between the lines. So at the end of the day, you're saying that they had to remind him he was us.
Yeah, he got the same color skin we got. You know, I mean, I ain't gonna really. You know what I mean? Can I say what I
Yeah.
want to say? Can I say what I want to
Yeah,
say?
you
Yes.
can. Say
All
it.
right. Well, listen,
That's why
man.
we
Listen.
here.
You a nigga, bro. Don't forget it, bro. Don't
Hey,
think because you rich that you exempt from these rules, bro. So you going to jail like everybody else if we want you to go to jail. Like
at the
just
end
how
of
it
the
go.
day. At the
You know what
end
I'm
of the
saying?
day. Nah, but word is he's had the same lawyer that Young Thug had.
Oh yeah, Brian's
Um,
still 2-0, man. He 2-0 with the
yo,
Rico case.
yo, that man
He's,
pockets is
he's in peace.
full right
Yo,
now.
listen, his chart, his rate just went. He
Through the roof.
listen, he just beat the family. You understand? He just beat the state of Georgia, and he just beat the United
Yes.
States of America.
Yes.
That just showed that he got a formula with a Rico. So anybody that's facing
Mm.
the Rico, give it that
Holla at
man.
him.
Your freedom don't got no price on that. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Your freedom ain't got no price on that. I know dudes that's doing some real Rico cases. So I know the Feds got a 98% conviction rate, bro. They don't play like that.
Mm.
So you
Nah.
think Lil Durk going to jail forever?
Ah, free Dirkio, man.
Free
Dirkio better
Durk,
get
man,
Hey.
he better get
please.
Brian still. Dirk
Hold on.
he
You
get
a- you a-
Brian
you a
still.
little Dirk fan? You a little Dirk fan?
Dirk gonna
Amber?
smirk yo to the day
Yeah,
I
I
die.
rock
He a
with Dirk, bro.
Libra.
Lord
Listen, I
Jesus.
rock with Dirk.
Okay.
Listen, I've been listening to, but I was listening to Dirk before, like when he came, had the long dreads, and he cut them off, then he grew them
I
back. Like
know it started
you feel what I'm
over
saying?
Dirk and
So
Dage with the
Lord
fade.
yeah,
Jesus. Here we go.
now he
Okay, hey. Um, Lil Durk, from what I was told, you converted to Islam in jail. Am I lying? Am I mistaken this?
he was
Or
Muslim
was he
before he went
already
to
a
jail.
Muslim?
He was
He
Muslim
already
before he went to
Muslim.
jail. His father's an
Okay.
imam. His
Got
father
you.
wanted. You know what I'm saying, so yeah, so I can't put that on little bro. But what I can say is get with Brian still, little bro, because
Immediately, I'll pay for it. I need
Easy.
my man out something.
Hey, Dirk, you heard it here first in the metaverse. You got some
Hey, yo,
supporters in here that'll pay
listen.
your lawyer fees.
No. Listen, I ain't paying for it. Listen, I ain't paying for it. Trap Street Radio will not pay for no lawyer fees unless it's somebody that's close to the Trap Street Radio family. Okay? Now, if it's somebody in the Trap Street Radio family catch, we're gonna get it done. But I mean, I pray that none of us gotta face no court joints. I'm gonna tell you like my mom told me when I was young. You heard? It's easy to get in trouble. It's hard to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
Once you're in that system, bro, it's like hard to shake that. You know what I'm saying? So
Word.
I just hope everybody be alright.
Word. What you got to say, young lady?
I just want to say, like, I kind of knew that Diddy was gonna get off of this case. I knew that. Everybody knew that. You got money. At the end of the day, I just feel like it's sad that they keep fucking with our black brothers. You know what I mean? They keep fucking with them. All of them.
Word.
Every last one. If they got that B billionaire behind their name, they fucking with them. You know what I mean?
Word. I'm waiting for them to jump on Jay-Z ass. No, real talk.
Nah,
I'm waiting for it,
bro.
If you realize that every last one of these black men that got that B, that billionaire behind their name, they fuck with them. And it's crazy, it's sad because right when this happened, I said, damn, they ain't fuck with Tyler Perry yet. But now they on Tyler Perry too now.
They on him,
Somebody
heavy right now. They on him heavy.
right
They on him heavy. Listen,
damn,
I would like to comment on that before we
did
get
you hear
the
what he
show
said at
started.
the awards though? He said it though.
Oh shit. Hey, Westside, hold tight, my G. We got you. I got you. I promise.
I'm sorry, Hobie. I got one thing to say. It has nothing. Let me say this: if you're a horrible person, money only it only amplifies that. Diddy was a horrible person. Tyler Perry hate black women. It's no one on this earth that convinced me that man not gay. Every movie he has, he hates black women. When you think about, I'm being serious, but think about this: LeBron is black, and nobody has ever done anything to him. He's an upstanding citizen of America. That's a black man. That's a billionaire. When you're a shitty person, money don't change you being a shitty person. It's just gonna catch up with you, and it's catching up to them. Only thing different with Jay-Z, he didn't cover all his tracks. He know how to move smart. The difference between Diddy just felt like he was invincible and nobody could fuck with him. It didn't matter because he had money. That type of cast was in 2016. When you get bigger than the program, they're gonna show you're not bigger than the program, and that's what happened to him. You're a shitty person, and it caught up to him. That's my piece. Peace up.
Well, thank you for your piece, Miss Amber.
Like, I don't know what the fuck did he do or really do or don't do at the end of the day, but what I'm saying is this, right?
It's not against the law to be freaky, man. For real.
It's not. Exactly. And the only reason why people say he a shitty person because of the video with Cassie. Okay, so now he's a shitty person. All right, I get that.
Well, hold on, Amber. Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything like that, but there's a long list of people who are not here today that you probably can trace back to that man. If you do the research, you know what I'm saying. But like I said before, I am not a conspiracy theorist. I just pay attention. I just pay attention to the signs. You dig what I'm saying? There's a lot of things. Shit. We can talk Craig Mack. We can talk Kid Cudi. We can do a lot of things in regards to that man. In regards to him being
for this right here, like. Even, I'm sorry to say, even fucking Michael Jackson, bruh. They just say the man was sleeping with the goddamn monkeys. The man was sleeping with little boys. I'm just saying. Yeah. And
they try to push it on Prince too.
He was a bad person. I'll never believe that man touched no little boy. I don't give a fuck what they say, how they say it. Okay, I just think he was a kind-hearted man. But at the end of the day, they was just trying to bring that black man down because he was a billionaire. That's what I'm fucking telling you, man. Listen,
this is my last statement, and I'll
do your thing, Amber.
So let's talk. We'll stick to facts because facts are important to me. Any man most people that are abused become abusers. You just don't wake up one day unless you're a sadist and become an abuser. It starts somewhere. Michael Jackson, let me say this. I don't think he was a pedophile. I think he never had a true childhood. So when he became adult, he lived out his childhood and people accused him for doing wrong things just because he didn't have a childhood. He got beat all the damn time. Like he was never a child. He was a performer since the day he was born. That's how his father treated him. So in that instance, I don't think he was a pedophile. I think his inner child needed to be healed by hanging with kids because he never had a childhood. That's what I'll say about that one. When you go back to Diddy, that man is a horrible person. Beating women is never okay. It don't matter if the video came out or not. There was mountains of proof, but people covered it up. So yes, it don't matter if you're a billionaire or not. He's a shitty human being, and I will stand on that 100%. You don't beat women. That man beat.
But that wasn't my point. My point wasn't purely about Diddy. It was just about black men in general.
Black people being
right, but you can't put black men in one circle, because then if you do, that means they're all the same, and they're not. You got shitty people that have money and shitty people that don't have money. If you're a shitty person, you're a shitty person.
What I'm saying is that every black man, almost every black man with that billionaire title, they are trying to
not
bring
all
down
of them.
Yes.
I don't agree. I agree. If you're shitty,
okay, all right, we good. We can agree to disagree. It's all good. It's all good. Right. We can agree to disagree. Boy, that sparked some shit up in here. Well, I should have left Diddy ass incarcerated. No, I'm just playing. Hey, so we gonna move on.
The Kia with the alley-oop.
On bigger news, for those who not paying attention to it, Trump done passed that big beautiful bill. Now, I don't know how that's gonna affect a lot of people in this space,
what bill?
From what I was told, a lot of people with Medicaid is going to be affected. Look at Divine. Divine, go ahead and speak to him, ma'am.
See, I wasn't going to even say nothing.
No, that's
CJ did.
Talk about that.
I wasn't going to say nothing. Now listen. Now,
yes, ma'am.
May not be impacted today, but was in previous years because I'm a single parent. So what bothers me about this is people are able to make decisions on this stuff when this does not impact them in everyday life. They all are millionaires, mind you. All of these people have millions in their bank accounts that are making this decision at their disposal. So all of the Medicaid, SNAP, all of that, and I feel that, but they're speaking for something that they've never experienced. They don't have no experience. The majority of it's only about 5 or 6 of us that's black that's even in Republican or Democrat anyway. So
that don't affect me. So
it doesn't impact me directly, but it does impact family members that I have. I have grandparents that are on Medicare that get that they pay for where they stay that way. You know, so my grandmother is 83. She's in a nursing home, and she doesn't have any family to go stay with. So if they stop Medicare or cut it or whatever, she's homeless. She doesn't have any retirement. She's aged out of retirement. So now what do we say for them?
Right.
Oh, they don't care.
It's actually happening in the hospitals right now. Like you know how like Medicare pays for childbirth and all that stuff. They're cutting back everything that they're giving people. Like it's already been started.
And it's like it's going into effect immediately. Like even though they're saying it's supposed to be going, it's supposed to be put off for a while. It's like somebody pushed a button and stopped funding. Like just for example, on the 1st of the month, schools didn't get any of their funding. They got an email telling them they're not getting their money when it comes to anything related to Hispanics. Anything related to DEI, they're not getting any funding. And came behind it with a second one and said inner city schools. Yes, public schools. They're not giving. They've given them no funding, and most of the time that money is already spent.
Right.
So it's not like it's not already accounted for. School's supposed to start again in August. So what do you say for your kids? What do you say for their parents that are possibly teachers?
Oh my gosh,
they're making a decision on something that impacts the whole world, and they gonna just sit in their house and they can homeschool. Shoot, Trump's kids is grown, so he really ain't worried about it.
I'm telling you, if y'all not looking into these things, I encourage you guys to look these up. Trump and this big beautiful bill, whatever the hell he calling it. I need y'all to read the fine print. What up, Fees?
I just want to say, if I'm right, man, how you going? That's like somebody that go to school to be a CDL driver, and then somebody that don't know nothing about it is in the passenger seat trying to tell them how to drive the car. Like you never experienced what people went through with this Medicaid, these food stamps, all that, bro. You don't know what's going on, so y'all cutting that, and then y'all not giving no outlets for nothing. So it's just like, what are people going to do? You got older people that depend on these things. That's being sheltered by the state. That's they check automatically get deposited into certain accounts and stuff like that. When them things get cut down and cut back, it's gonna be nasty, bro. It's gonna be ugly out here. It's gonna be wild.
But let me ask y'all a question though, and like real talk. As a culture being here in this country, is this anything new than what we've been dealing with since the beginning?
No. Absolutely not.
You dig what I'm saying?
Absolutely
so
not.
somehow, some way, we still find the
But
means.
you know what's crazy though? You know what's not? You know what's make this shit even worse?
Yep.
You won't give somebody outside, or you'll make people that's hardworking people outside pay for medical, dental, vision, all the health care, right? But you go to prison, you know you get medical, vision,
You get the best
dental,
care.
free.
For free.
No, not free. Let's be clear.
No, it's on us. It's on us.
No. No, it's not. It's not free because y'all paying. Allegedly, it's the tax money. Allegedly, let's just say taxes. Allegedly, that's what they say it is.
Word.
But
no, I get you.
I'm telling you how crazy that. Look, this is what I'm telling you. You can't get it on the outside, but you go to jail, you're gonna get it 30 years.
That workers to be in best
you gotta
condition.
do 50 years. You're gonna get 50 years of health care. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
What up, Miss Dicker?
Somebody come back fighting for their country.
I'm waiting for Fiji.
A veteran, and he be having trouble finding a house, finding health care.
Yo,
nasty.
Vets are some of the most forgotten people in this country.
Okay, I'm going back.
What up,
to,
ma'am?
I'm going back to this Trump shit and these bills he passing. So first of all, just like when Kamala was running and she was giving her speeches or whatever, she didn't have a lot of time, I understand, but she told y'all what the deal was with Trump. He's doing this shit to cut the taxes for the rich people. That's the only fucking reason why he's doing all this shit. He's doing it for him and his rich ass friends so they don't have to pay high ass fucking taxes. And he cutting everything that he thinks causes high taxes for them. So he cutting all that shit. He want to cut school lunches for the kids. He want to cut Medicaid. Yo,
crazy, yo.
That nigga's crazy. That nigga is retarded. And the fact that people vote for him pisses me off, man. The fact that people vote for him pisses me off. Man.
I feel
people really voted for him, and it was crazy because I talked to some young black man who was like my friends or whatever on the phone talking, and I'm like, yeah, we vote for Trump because we was getting money when he was in office. Really?
Right.
Where your money at now? I need.
Where is that?
Listen, ain't no pandemic, bro. You ain't getting no free money.
Oh shit. Yeah, you know it's real when the producer come up on the circle. What up, CJ?
Colby, I promise you can come out soon. We're sorry.
Yeah, Westside. I promise we got you, my guy.
Man.
What up, CJ?
Get myself off mute. Can y'all hear me? It's wonderful.
Yes, we can, sir.
It's gonna be a little longer, Doc.
I ain't gonna be long. I'm gonna get it out the way. All right. As far as the big beautiful bill, the only way that stuff can change is if you vote in the people that you need to vote in. 2 years, they can vote them out. But also, I need for y'all to realize this. This is the biggest thing. Because they do it doesn't mean they have the permission to do it.
Amen. Amen.
There is a cause and effect for stuff, but also just because, and like I said, they play politics but don't realize the game. A lot of people just don't understand politics. The politics is you go behind doors and you make deals, but the deals you make the world go around. And you can only make so many deals and be able to do so much stuff. The man has broke all the rules. Most of all the Republican Party, when it comes up to the laws that they're making, this is kind of like the first time in history that they're making it for stupid stuff. But they're making it because nobody's holding them accountable.
Right.
'Right? Right. 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 Nobody holding them accountable. It's not like, oh, hey, y'all need to vote for this person. Like I said, at the end of the day, like when they voted for him and they voted for him in, and I told you whenever we was at the little thing, I said I let them alone because they voted for this stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
When
for sure.
the immigration part came up with ICE and them, they came out there and voted. The statistic is there. You see the statistics. They was Mr. Trump,
Lord.
Now look,
and
now
they
they
voted for
get
it.
chased out the country.
Now
Now
they
they
getting
getting
it.
chased out the country.
But at the
Who to
same
go?
time, if you
Mr.
notice,
Trump, they got no
our
loyalty.
people, and I'm being honest, our people have been stepping back because
Mm-hmm.
let y'all take care of it. Now it's about to be 2 years. The main election is coming up. All y'all gotta
All
do
the
is
chairs,
vote
all the chairs is open.
because the thing about it is, because guess what? The man has, even from a lawyer standpoint, the man has committed crimes that can
Bro,
easily impeach.
he's a
They got
felon
the
already.
He should,
He's a
right? He
felon.
shouldn't have been able to run.
This
He
nigga,
shouldn't
bro,
have.
this
Because
nigga's.
if
He's
can't
got
no
the
other felon
evidence.
just go run for
Yeah.
goddamn
The
president.
evidence is there. Look,
Listen,
ever since he's been in office, how many things that he's sold to the
this a
American people?
Rico right here. Technically, he should get charged with
One,
It
Rico.
is a
he got
Rico.
y'all buying coins.
Listen, they charging
He
Diddy
got
with a
y'all
Rico. He
buying
get charged by
hats.
Boy with one. It's a Rico.
Right.
They got y'all
Right.
buying a lot of other stuff, shirts and
This
all
really
of
a
that.
Rico for
What
real.
else he selling?
He making money off doing
He's getting
Phones.
he's getting
Phones.
planes.
Mm.
Gold cards.
So
I get
I
it.
mean, all we gotta do is just be like, all right, hold your senator, hold
Meanwhile, this
your
nigga
senator,
wanna
your
go
this
chilling.
nigga running around
congressman,
with Trump sneakers.
hold your governor, hold your necessary people, because they're the ones that make the laws.
They
House
do.
of Representatives, all
They
that.
they make the laws.
Because your
Hold your
boy
city
there.
council. Those people, they make the
They
law.
make the law. They do.
Hey, for
But
those of
Hold
y'all
them.
that just came in here, yes, this show is for West Side Ho, but
Oh,
we've been a little bit expanded on some of these topics that we talking about in real life. But we definitely gonna get this man in here real quick and introduce him
yeah,
to the show. So just bear with us.
yeah. But I'm not, like I
Hey,
said, all I'm saying
go
is just
ahead,
hold them
CJ.
accountable, Doc. Just hold them accountable.
100%.
Because the thing about it is, at the end of the day, all the stuff that they had put up, all the legislation has gone
Yep.
against everything in the book. Once the Democratic Party or whichever party they decide to do take control, they're gonna investigate all of that. Y'all gonna find
Got
it
it.
wrong. That's all I gotta say.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. All right, we're gonna get this man in here, man. I think we done hit that enough. Yes, ma'am. Huh?
I just want everybody to look this up. Taxes are voluntary, so you can fill out a form and not file those. So if they're using taxpayer money, we can keep our coin. I know I got a couple kids, but my kids almost grown, so my tax return ain't gonna be that big. But I'm just saying that taxes are voluntary. You don't have to file. They expect that we should just look the laws up. Know your laws. Know your laws. Know your laws. Because everybody says taxpayer money, but we can keep our bread. We don't have to pay them jokers.
Well, there you go. All right. So before we get out of here, I'm gonna say one more thing before we get out of here. To all my Red Lobster eaters and them crab boils, nah. I'm just letting y'all know that now. Now you can go try for your damn self, but I'm just let you know. I did you a favor. Nah.
It ain't it.
Nah.
I ain't following. I ain't following.
Nah.
I ain't following.
So I'm just letting y'all know. Them crab boils ain't it.
That was trash.
All right, so
bro.
here we go. Here we go. I've known this young man. Is he younger than me? Westside, are you younger than me?
Yeah.
He he younger than you.
Ain't nobody asked you, CJ.
Yeah,
I've known.
you old. You old.
Wow. Kia, you know what? We ain't gonna go. Anyway, I've known this young man since I stepped on this space. He's always had an aura about him that made him bigger than what he was in this space to some. If that makes any sense, like he's just one of those guys like attracts a certain energy. He's always been around. Sometimes he's been around in certain situations I wish he wasn't around in. He's always been the voice of reason since I've known him.
Always.
He's always been very, very, very understanding in the balance that personally I've needed in a lot of situations since I've been in this space. Truth be told, if he wanted to, he probably could build half of y'all up under the table. Like, he's that creative, but he just doesn't boast about it for whatever reason. He's a phenomenal friend. He's definitely loyal and ridiculously consistent in who he is as a person. And that is what gravitates me to this guy, because I try to be more or less of the same type of person. So with that being said, and without further ado, please welcome to the stage my guy, Westsidehov. Come on through, my guy. There you go. That motherfucker can't run it.
How y'all feeling?
Westside.
What's going on, y'all?
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
Thank you, y'all coming out. What up, y'all? What up?
Yeah.
Devon gonna yell all damn day.
Sorry.
Westside. I don't even know where to start, but I know we're gonna get to an ending real
Yes,
fast.
sir. What's up? What's up?
What's happening, man? How you doing, sir?
Man, I'm good. It was quite interesting in y'all conversation back there. You know, I ain't
I'm
noticed my
sorry
time
it
to CNN,
took so
but
long.
no, it's all good. It's all good. Conversations.
Sorry it took so long, my guy. Sorry it took so long.
No worries, man. Good conversation.
But I appreciate you coming through, man. Being a part of the show today. Now, truth be told, we could have done this 3 years ago. But
yeah,
I mean,
we talked about it.
The universe don't make mistakes, so we here, man. So we definitely here.
Absolutely.
For those who don't know you, man, let the people know who you are and where you from, man.
All right, my name is Westsidehov. I come from the west side of Indianapolis, hence the name. I've been in this space.
That's why you named yourself Westside for Indianapolis?
Yeah, for the west side. Yeah, that's like a badge of honor.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been in the space for what 2.5, 3 years? 3? For a minute.
Hell nah.
Before,
longer than that.
It hasn't been longer than that.
CJ, yeah, right?
Dang.
Way longer.
Back in the venues.
Yeah, 2020, like early 20.
God, where's time going, y'all? I've been here for a minute.
Yeah, it's about
for a minute.
You getting on there for it.
My bad. Hey, time flies by. We have fun.
Because what's the name? Andrew Money Club.
Mm-hmm.
Because his club
Comedy Lit was Comedy Lit.
Comedy Lit is about like 4, almost close to 3.
Man, I can't believe it's been that long, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been here for a minute, man.
So west side of Indianapolis, huh?
Yeah.
Born and raised, you never left? You still there?
Nah, born and raised. Yeah, I'm in the outskirts. I'm in the sticks a little bit. But college, I went to college in Little Rock, Arkansas. Philander Smith is an HBCU, came back and moved out north, kind of in the sticks, and been out here ever since.
What's your major?
Business.
That major.
Okay, got you.
Mm-hmm.
You got any siblings, sir?
Got an older brother, older sister. I'm the youngest and the baby. Everybody thinks I'm spoiled, but on the contrary, not. But yeah, it's me and my not even. Okay.
I can ask you a ton of questions. So but we're not gonna go back that far. Before you got to the metaverse and all that other thing, what were you doing for work? Oh, I can ask you now. What are you doing for work?
Oh, so right now, pretty much in the finance, without giving out too much information, just in the finance with like long-term care, things of that sort. And also on the side of that, I also do audio, video engineering, as well as consulting as well, like going to different concerts. The main thing is going to concerts, doing the live mixing. I'm the guy that controls the volume, make sure there's no feedback and stuff like that. And I also go into like different churches and suggest, okay, you can use this system versus, this audio board or, things of that nature.
And a good photographer, sir.
Do photography and videography as well. Appreciate you.
You're waiting for my blessing?
I'm not used to talking about myself, so just
No,
bear
so
with
that
me.
was I was gonna ask that before CJ bum rushed the stage.
Appreciate you, bro.
I was gonna ask, so outside of like, what is your passion?
Really, it's anything media related, man. Music. I don't rap or anything, but it's mainly like make sure like the mixes and stuff are solid. Anything photography related, videography related, things of that nature.
Oh, okay, got you. So would you? I mean, you played any sports when you was in college or high school?
No, so I come from a family of football players, but I chose a different route. Yeah, my high school years and middle school years were quite eventful, as I should say.
Yeah,
So
you can't elaborate on that, sir.
So back in the day, I wasn't like a problem child or anything, but I did have a little bit of an issue with authority. Nothing too crazy. It was just more of a I know what I'm doing type of thing. So I kind of just did things by my own way, which was totally wrong. But I just had my ways about doing things, and wasn't really trying to hear nothing nobody was talking about.
So how did you make that transition? Like what type of events happened in your life when you realized, okay, I can't be this type of person. I have to switch things up in order to really, really get what I want out of life?
Man, my godfather had to sit down and talk to me, man. The principal was trying to get me for truancy. And looking back at it, I think it was a blank threat, but when we don't really know the law like that, being a teenager, it's like, oh shoot. It's like one of those oh shoot moments. So yeah, after he threatened to lock me up, my godfather really sat me down and was like, broke down what life and what being a man meant to me. A lot of it was due to me dealing with the fact that my mom and dad got divorced when I was young, at like 10 or 12. And like ever since then, it was just been a gradual, like a gradual downfall of my behavior. Like I was out there, I was hanging in the wrong crowd. I was ashamed to admit, but I was breaking into houses. I was a wild child for a minute. Fights, going downtown, different events. We were drinking, doing whatever we wanted to do. And it was just it wasn't until my godfather really sat me down and really broke down what life was meant to be and what being a man was that I changed my life.
Okay. So when we say you changed your life and things like that, I'm assuming that your faith assisted in doing that as well. So you're a devoted Christian, yes?
Yeah, I'm a Christian. Absolutely.
So okay, so my question to you, because in knowing you and watching you on Instagram and things like that, you look like you're always searching for meaning. You did what I'm saying? So my question to you is, what made Christianity that religion for you to lean on, aside from any other like Hinduism, Buddhism, and things of that nature, or even Islam?
Well, a lot of it was due to just the fact that that's what I was exposed to, being a Christian. But however, even the more solid answer on that is I just seen what God has done for others, and I said that's what I want. Even when I'm in the position of life or death, when I got bullets flying by me and somebody got hit next to me, it's like that could have had my name on it. And just the fact that I had my mom praying for me, I had people in the church praying for me, that was just a sign from God to me that he's real. Because I shouldn't be here talking to y'all right now. Right. And that was enough for me. And then even when I'm older, like now, I just constantly see it's just a reassuring lesson every day for me. I could have gotten in an accident. Somebody swerved in front of my lane. Could have gotten in an accident. Didn't get in an accident. Little things like that, man. It was enough for me.
Got you. Okay. All right. So we're gonna just jump into this metaverse, man. Again, like I said before, a lot of people have their stories in regards to how they were even introduced to an Oculus or Horizon World and things like that. A lot of them Christmas they got an Oculus, or COVID they got one, or whatever have you. What's your story behind how you gravitated to this piece of equipment?
Man, it was TikTok, and I forgot my man's name. Real solid dude, but he was doing a lot of stuff within the metaverse here, and it was posting on TikTok. I'm like, I want to try this. I'm a sociable person as it is already. So when you mix, I'm a gamer. So when you mix, gaming, social, being social, those two things like really draw me into it. So one day I just went to Target and I'm like, let me go purchase this thing, and been on here ever since.
You say you're a sociable person. How did that come about? Like, when did you realize you had that gift like that? Because I see it all the time when you're in this space, so it's not like hard to tell. But like, when did you become like known that yes, I'm definitely a extrovert, and I like what I'm saying, to be sociable and things like that.
It goes back to all the way back to high school, even back when I was doing what I was doing. We were the ones at the parties. We were always the ones in the center of attention. Back in the day, we actually used to dance. And I ain't gonna go no further on that. But we were the ones that actually would, be dancing on, get danced on, back in the day. So we were just always the center of attention. So that for me,
pop blocking,
throwing part. What's up?
Pop blocking, what boy?
So we was always the life of the party. So ever since then, it's just been like that for me.
All right, so you definitely brought that to this Horizon World Oculus thing. So, what was your first experience once you put it on? Like, what did you realize about this space once you put this headset on? Well, what was the first thing you did once you put it on? Because was it come to Horizon World, or what did you do?
I want to say it was definitely venues, man.
Shout out venues.
Shout out to venues. Everybody was just talking. It was a lot going on. You got people jumping around everywhere. You got different characters and whatnot. But
right.
Just even being able to introduce myself. Hey, where you from? I'm from here, from there. That was my first experience, man. Just getting to know people from all walks of life, different states. It was definitely an interesting time back then, for sure.
Okay. So what? Okay, so man, look, like I said before, I've known you since you've been in this space, and I've watched certain things you've done and haven't done, and things like that. I've watched, and knowing you now, I've realized how phenomenal of a creator you are. Like I've seen worlds you put together, but I've also seen you've chosen to just be a community influencer, if you will, within the space. Why did you choose to be more so on the community side rather than the creator side?
Man, that's a good question. I think it boils down back to just being sociable. At the end of the day, well, that's the reason why I came here. It wasn't, I came here before. Can I just be real?
Boy, you don't know the name of the show?
I'm just saying. You got cleared up. I was here before the monetization, so that wasn't even a thing for me. I wasn't worried about what could I get out of the space, what can I come in here, how can I get some money. Like, it was about meeting people, and that's just always been my lane. You can't. At the end of the day, if they snatched away the monetization from everybody, what do we have left? Being sociable. So it's like, why would I ever choose the other side?
Work.
Super nasty work.
I can dig that. I can dig that answer. You have this presence about you. People like coming to you for situations and things like that. Why do you feel like and I ain't gonna hold you. There have been situations in here that I wish you didn't even jump in or become a moderator for. What makes you feel? Why do you feel people gravitate to you like that and are so open to open themselves up to you and discuss their problems with you?
I'm gonna answer that one.
Man, another great question.
Hold up before you answer, Amber. You want to answer
No,
it? Go ahead.
I'll let him answer. Then I'll say my
All
answer.
right, that's a bet. That's a bet. Go ahead, Westside.
I think for me, I always preface any conversation that I have with people. It's an open space. I'm never one to judge because I did my share of dirt. You know, so like my thing is, who am I to judge anybody? Then I also let them know like what we talk about is what we talk about is between us. Like I'm not going to go back and just tell nobody business because I don't want my business to be told. So
he ain't lying on that because it's some shit I done said to some. No, I'm playing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But I think, that for me, and then another thing. At the end of the day, it's like I don't get anything out of going around telling nobody business. Like there's nothing for me to gain there, so I just don't do it. And just being a personable person, everybody needs somebody to talk to. I know how it is to be in situations where you gotta hold stuff in yourself. And you know, if I can be that for somebody, to me, that it's a good deed. So that's part of it. I'd like to hear Amber's
Miss
answer.
Amber, you want to elaborate on why this young man is such the voice of reason to so many people?
Yes, I would. The first time I met Ho, we had like one of the most deepest conversations. Ho knows how to cultivate a safe space and a genuine space where it's like, you know, from the instant you're not being judged and it's a genuine conversation. And it's the reason I value and love Ho so much. No matter what you tell him, he will never throw it back in your face. You know, and he really cultivates a safe space. He always give you sound advice, whether you want to hear it
or not.
But it's always the right answer. Like even with OPC, we call him Daddy Hope because he literally keeps everybody in line. Like he just that person for us. And I know why people gravitate to him. He just got a genuine aura and he care about people genuinely. He wants the best for everybody around him. And when you're a person like that, you create a space and the warmth that people want to bask in. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Thank you, Amber. I appreciate you. Love you too.
CJ, what up?
Bro, what up?
All right. He's a safe space, but also that man is non-biased at all. It doesn't matter. And it goes on the facts. He asks you what you did, exactly what you did, and what they did.
Yeah,
right.
And literally, like you can't go around in circles. No, he asks you what you did, and then he'll tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Afterwards, he'll just tell you the truth. It doesn't matter if hey, he'll tell you if you're wrong. Like seriously. So it's like you can't win for losing with him. You know, hey, there's been sometimes I'll be like, hey, I feel this way, this, and he'll sit there and be like, yo, bruh, ain't like that.
Right.
And be honest about it and be like, oh, and then point it out and be like that. And then not only that, faith wise, man, he's like the only brother I know that a couple of other brothers I know that do it, but he'll tell you, be like, y'all need to pray about it. Like, because we're Christians, so he stick to the letter, like, man, pray about it, man. So shoot, non-biased.
No, definitely agreed. Go ahead.
CJ, appreciate you. And I owe a lot of that to my godfather because that's what he was for me. He taught me that I can tell you something, you can be mad at me, but just understand it's out of love, and then later we're gonna circle back and you be like, okay, I see what you meant. Now I'm not as harsh as my godfather at times, but it's still the same concept. But at the end of the day, can't nobody tell me nothing about my godfather. Period.
Well, let me just jump in there with everybody else and say you are definitely not biased in regards to anything. You've always been a voice of reason. There have been a number of situations where I crashed the out in here a couple of times, and we went to that private
Yeah.
that private lounge you got, you know what I'm saying? And we just sat down and hashed it out. And you really allowed me to look at both perspectives, even if I wanted to or not. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, there have been some times to where I got mad at you because you jumped in certain situations and things like that. But at the end of the day, I understood why you did. And if there's nothing I want to say in regards to being appreciative of you in regards to who you are in this space, I would definitely want to shed light on that in regards to how you've definitely talked me off the ledge a couple of times in a number of situations within this space. So I definitely appreciate that. For real.
Appreciate you.
All right, so CJ, what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to this commercial break right quick and say hi to everybody. When we come back from the commercial, we're gonna expand on why this man chooses not to be one of the most prolific builders in this space and just be one of the humble community members within this space. And we're also gonna talk about all the other things he's a part of within Horizon World. Some of the things y'all still probably don't even know. So we're going to be right back. Thanks for you guys for sticking around and showing support. This is Ask the Q Speak Your Truth. I'm your boy Burden of Proof. We got Westside in the building. We'll be right back.
Sir. Appreciate you.
Are you looking to take your online presence to the next level? At Lux Vision Studios, we're your one-stop shop for building a strong digital brand and connecting with your target audience. We produce high-quality shows in a variety of formats, including podcasts, talk shows, gaming content, and motivational videos. Our team of experts will manage your social media channels and branding, helping you amplify your story and reach a wider audience. We stream content across popular social media platforms and Roku, ensuring maximum visibility. Whether you're a gamer, entrepreneur, or looking to inspire others, we have the expertise to help you achieve your online goals. Here's what sets us apart: engaging content. We produce a variety of shows to keep your audience interested and coming back for more. Social media and branding mastery. We'll manage your online presence and build a strong brand that resonates with your target audience. Multi-platform reach. We stream your content across popular platforms and Roku, maximizing your visibility. Community focus. We believe in fostering a community around your content, creating a loyal following. Let Lux Vision Studios help you connect with your community and amplify your voice online.
Awesome. God bless everybody. I'm so glad, amen, that everything is finding you well, and I pray it's finding you well. This is Pastor Johnny live from our sanctuary here in the Metaverse at Word of Grace Meta Church. I want to invite you out to our service here on Sunday nights for worship and the word, now streaming through Lux Vision Studios. So excited about that and what God is doing in this space and place. See you Sunday. God bless you.
Girl on.
All right, we are back. Thank you guys for sticking around long enough. Appreciate y'all. Again, this is Ask the Q Speak Your Truth. I'm your boy Burden of Proof. We got my guy Westsidehov in the building today. Before we got out of here, we were just a couple of people. Oh, before I go there, if you guys have something to say or you want to ask a question, feel free to go there on the circle over there and ask as many questions about this man as you want. But before we left, we was, just trying to give this man his flowers in regards to who he is within this space. So my question to you is, has there ever been a situation in here that you wish you didn't jump in to try to be the mediator for since you've been here?
No, I think every situation I've ever dealt with, it may not have been a favorable outcome sometimes, but I think the conversation needed to be had.
Right.
I can't necessarily say like, dang, I wish I never got into it. Again, it's just more of my goal is to always just make sure people see, different points of view. They might not necessarily fully agree, but at least you kind of see it. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense.
I get it. 100%. I definitely get it. All right. So okay, so since you've been in this space,
Mhm.
you as a community advisor or whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you've touched the realms of a lot of things within this space, and you found your niche in DJing. What made you gravitate to DJing? What sparked that interest? Once you got in here and say, "Yo, I can DJ up in here and do my thing just as much as I can in the real world."
Man, it's just first I've been DJing for like years. Like back in high school, when virtual DJ first came out, like that was the thing in the high school, was to be
Word.
To have a nice DJ mix. So once I saw the capability, I'm like, it's a no-brainer. I love music. Music collection is crazy. Even back in the day, we had the little books of the CD case. My case was like this big in the car, full front to back. So it was like for me, it was a no-brainer.
Hey, he definitely DJed some of my spots, and definitely appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. He DJ for you, Feeds?
Man, Trapathon, man. First ever Trapaganza, you heard?
Man, that was lit.
All right, so my question to you is
crazy.
What about him DJing gave you the confidence?
Bro, I heard him DJ.
Part of your
I heard him DJ 2 events. Matter of fact, he DJ'd the fashion show that we did. Remember we had produced the fashion show, the OPC joint. We put that together, helped put some of that together. That joint was crazy.
Okay.
And then bro did an OPC. I think it was like the rooftop drink, something like that, where everybody was performing and all that. And I just like, Hope just got that structure, Hope, like you could just like, it's like certain people. When you wanted to be a part of your event, you gotta be like right there, micromanaging. Hope gonna micromanage for you if you ain't there. Like, nah, look, this the structure. This how Fiji will want to be done. This how we gonna rock out. This how we gonna carry. Like, he actually care about how he presenting himself as a part of your event, and he care about the integrity of your brand. So he gonna make sure your shit rock. And I ain't gonna hold you. Listen, I crept out there. I had to creep through all 4 stages. I crept to that joint. That joint was going crazy. Yeah. T.I., Jeezy, Gucci. He was really in the trap. Yeah, that shit booming. So like, Hope gonna get it done. I'm telling you, Hope gonna get it done, man. For real. He gonna get it done.
All right, so check this out. So Westside, every DJ had their own style, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Every DJ I feel had their own style in regards to how they spin music and things like that. What do you gravitate to? Do you try to play the most modern hits, or do you try to, you know what I'm saying, create a mixture of old to new? What do you do to keep the crowd hyped?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Just based on my background, I naturally resort back to the early 2000s. That trap. Like there's no feeling like when you walk into the club or when you walk into a party, you heard that Gucci, you heard that Jeezy back in the day, or that even like Mobb Deep, like that grungy. That's what I gravitate toward, because that's what I've been around. But now, well, I've always had a fine blend of new and old, but that's more what I gravitate towards. But definitely, other than that, the R&B sets, R&B set, that's my thing too. But now, like nowadays, it's a lot more calm, man. I'm in I'm a piano music. I can still dip and dab back in the hip hop, but I'm more into like the more international vibes and stuff like that now. So house music.
Got you. So outside of DJing, man, look, unbeknownst to me, until I went to that damn apartment you built, I was like, oh, this motherfucker could do more than DJ. He could build his ass. You can build. Like, you are a phenomenal creator. Was that something that came easy to you? Like, did you have tutorials, or how was that process in learning how to build within Horizon?
It ain't come easy. I ain't gonna lie. It didn't come easy. Had help along the way. Shout out to Divine. Shout out to my brother CJ. They were definitely instrumental in me even trying to build. And then, you know, shout out to Rupert as well. I remember one time we was all on the build, like back when it first started, and I was trying to make a rim, and you know, you can do the little duplicate thing where you can just turn it. Struggle bus city. I was putting stuff over here, over there, but you know, he was like, you know, no, you just do it like this, and then we got that together. But you know, CJ and Divine, they were instrumental in building that apartment. I came with the structure, I came with the shell, came with the blueprint, but like he really like they sat me down. I was like, okay, let me show you the details, like, you know, the backsplashes, the tiling of the floors, lighting, all that. So they've been a huge help.
See, y'all made that motherfucker. Y'all made that apartment. Yo, if y'all haven't been, I would definitely, even now with Trimesh, that build still stands the test of time to me.
Appreciate it.
CJ.
He made that apartment.
Got you. Okay, got you.
Don't let him lie to you. Don't let him lie to you.
Nah, they help me out for real.
So my question is, so with what we've been able to do within this space in regards to monetization and capitalizing on the fact that a lot of people don't want to build or sit in build mode, how come you never took that lane and say, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna sit in build mode and get this money like everybody else?
Man,
it's not about, for me, it's not about the money.
Now, granted, apartment, he already eating, man. He already eating, man. On the screen, TV's everywhere, man. I be watching my little story, motivation, really, motivation.
Appreciate you, bro.
We're gonna definitely talk about that too. We're gonna talk about that.
Larry June in the background, a Kai bowl. I had to look at what a Kai was. I see it on the story. Like, let me see what that is. I had to look that shit up.
That's how you know. Hey, those things are fire. But man, like it's never been about the money for me in here, man. Like I said, I did anything I do in here is for the love. When I'm helping somebody, it's for the love. Like I want to see my people succeed. Anytime I DJ, I'm on time. I want your event to go well. Like that's what it is. It ain't about the check.
Word.
Check.
Also, I'm glad you answered it like that. So we're gonna just keep going. And understanding who you are and things like that. Somebody who's always searching to be the better version of themselves and things like that. You're looking for love.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes. So my question is, do you feel that how can I even ask this question? How have you been in your search? And do you feel like it's something that you're going to be able to find?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be able to find it. The search is searching, but I think it's just more nowadays. It's about timing and the placement of where we are. You know, long distance, it could work, can't work. It just depends on the two individuals. It's just more now. I just want to make sure that I'm choosing right. You know, I'm building for legacy. I'm not here just to be, you know, entertaining or being entertained. Like I'm trying to build a legacy. At the end of the day, I want to pass stuff down. Like that's what I'm about. So, yeah.
So I'm assuming you eventually you do want kids, yes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But you know, being 37, you hitting that age where it's 37. You know what come with that. But you know, I'm praying that it's gonna happen. Well, I know it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of when. Okay, so then
now my question to you is that something that you feel that you can find within this space?
Yeah, it's very possible. we've seen it.
Yeah.
we've seen like CJ Divine. Like we've seen people meet here, and and they have beautiful relationships. It's very well possible.
All right, so I ain't gonna harp on this too much, but I'm gonna add to this because what if you had one? What is your toxic trait?
I'm not toxic. It's hard for me to answer that. If I would say anything, I don't know. Maybe I care too much at times. If anything, somebody can answer that for me, but maybe it's just the fact that. I'm gonna let Amber answer.
Hold on, CJ.
Amber knows me. Me and Amber have had a lot of in-depth conversation. She knows me well, probably more than any woman I know. Like she knows me well, so she would definitely be able to answer this question.
Well, hold on then, Amber. Go there, CJ. CJ up there. I don't know. He's still on pause. Oh, there you go.
He might be muted. We can't hear you, bro. Are you muted?
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
I'm always in pause.
Bless.
He truthful. Like, really, like with sometimes when it come up to accountability and stuff like that, he's deadly truthful. So, and he stands on what he stands on. But I mean, for me, because I talk to him all the time, so that's the only thing that I could think of that would be kind of toxic. Because whenever you truthful, that means you say some things that a lot of people don't want to hear. It's like accountability. Oh, I did wrong, and him not being biased. That's kind of different. But the good part is he'll take the time out to pray about it, and he understands.
Get it right.
Thanks.
I heard that. Amber.
I'm grumbling too hard.
Nah, don't get her no disclaimer. Let her go.
I want you to be bluntly honest. You muted, huh? Be blatantly honest. You know how we are.
Oh, so your toxic trait is you are very sometimes like a little dictator. Like you believe what you believe, and if it's not that, you ain't trying to. Once you make your mind up, you've investigated, and you believe what you believe. That's that. You ain't trying to hear nothing else other than what you already believe.
She's right. Okay, yeah, there we go. She's right.
Toxic
she's right.
Because it's like
she's right.
There's no room for compromise.
And the crazy thing is, he's so compromising in other areas. But whatever if it's something he made his mind about, just say your bro. It don't matter.
I'm working on it. But now she right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Everybody a work in progress. Thank you, ma'am. Well, hold up, but fuck that.
No. Before you get to what you about to ask? What you about to ask?
Well, no, because in listening to the interview and things like that, and how he's speaking so highly about you and things like that, this has never been a situation where no.
Why is everybody saying me? I'm not on the stage.
Westside.
You asking me?
Well, yeah, I mean, you speak so highly of the young lady. I mean, has there ever been a situation where you guys considered figuring each other out?
Lord.
I'm in a house here, why don't you?
What's it? We here.
Yeah, we've talked about we had a conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm listening. I'm like, somebody don't know me that well, and I've not ever even tried to even consider that person being a part of my life. So I mean, I was just asking. That's all. We ain't gotta stay on it too long. I just wanted to know. Just curious. I mean, I could read the room. Shit, that's my job.
What's the room? What's the room, Burden?
What?
We gonna leave that there. That's my.
So all right, Westside. In addition to being a DJ and a phenomenal creator within this space, what other things have you ventured in within Horizon World?
Man, a lot. Of course, I've worked with OPC, being their DJ, and also with Lux Visions, being their DJ. I kind of take the like a director role almost, in both capacities, just kind of like giving advice or help putting things together. Outside of that, man, it's just more on the Lux Vision is definitely, I am on the board. For those who don't know, I am officially on the board of Lux Visions.
Period.
So, even with OPC, just making sure, like when we have events, just giving my input and just making things happen. Especially on like the media side, if they need tracks, put together, then I'll put that together. Definitely DJing. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much
okay.
That's it.
Hold up, Divine got something to say. Yes, ma'am.
I just want to give you your flowers real quick.
Thank you, sis.
He definitely be holding us down, and he did asking him what we asked him when we asked him to be on the board to help us out. He didn't give us a no. It was just like, yeah, no brainer. Even though the not biased part hurts our feelings because he's just straightforward. And I mean, it's not saying that we're biased at all, but it's like when it comes to making those difficult decisions, he gonna give you it straight, no chaser. He might as well be whiskey because it's just straight.
Word.
But I appreciate you and what you do, Wes. And being a good friend. We've been down like Four Flats for about 4 years now.
Absolutely. Since day one.
Known him about as long as I've known Burden, but I've known Burden longer.
We here.
Yeah, we in there. But yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you for all the calls at all hours of the night, no matter what the situation is. You are a good friend, good uncle to the kids.
Absolutely.
You do everything beyond the call of duty, and we appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all.
Word. So since you've been in this space, is it the same feeling do you get the same feeling within this space that you did when you first ventured in here, or no? And if not, what exactly has changed for you?
Man, so I gotta choose my words very
Why y'all choose? You just trying to get us in trouble.
No, I'm not. I'm just asking these simple questions.
I'll put it this way. When it comes to the people that I'm around, I absolutely get the same feeling. It's welcoming. It's always a pleasure to see everybody. Everybody's still here because we've been here for a while, and then some of the people that we came in with are no longer here.
Right.
And that's why anytime y'all see me, I got a smile on my face. Especially with this pro. Y'all see it all the time. It's because tomorrow ain't promised.
Yes, sir.
It's not promised for anybody. You just never know when it's your time to go. And that's why anytime I see y'all, I smile, ask how y'all doing. I'll be asking, are y'all good? Because I genuinely care about y'all. And I want to make sure that y'all are cool. If you need somebody here, somebody to talk to, I'm here. Outside of my circle, it's not the same feeling. Because I'm trying to dance around due to certain, certain connections and whatnot.
No, we got you.
But
We
there
got
are
you.
certain things that were put into place here that prevent the space from being social.
Mm.
And it's hard to connect with people if what.
Just be true.
The thoughts, views, and opinions are those of Westside does not represent the OPC. It does not represent Lux Visions. This is solely Westside Hov's point of view. The point of us being here is to be social.
Mm.
The point of us being here is to collaborate. The point of us is to celebrate together, party together, talk together. But it's so hard to do that when we can't connect because everybody is not joinable.
Mm.
So how can we come into a social space, but the connection to be sociable ain't there?
Mm-hmm.
So that change alone changed the tides of this whole platform.
100%.
It doesn't have to do anything about well, it might partially be, but everybody competing because that's what we're supposed to do.
Right.
We're supposed to compete. We're supposed to. When I see, not saying me personally, two club owners, one opens a club, other one opens a club. They see each other's work. It's like, dang, okay, I want to implement this, I want to implement that, or I want to do this better, do that better. That makes it healthy. That's what makes music healthy. It's the competition. But it's just so hard. It's so hard to do that if we can't even connect to get around each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get it.
I think until we get back into the original feeling of wanting to be around each other and wanting to collab. Well, I ain't gonna jump into collab stuff. I ain't about to jump into all that. But until we get into a space of wanting to be around each other in sociable events and not focus on the other BS, it's gonna be what it is right now.
Got you. Enough said. Well, I ain't gonna keep you here all damn day because I know you got things to do.
No, we good. We here, bro. I clear schedule. We good.
Well, good. Well, my question is, what can we look forward from you within this space, or are you going to continue to take these 3-4 month hiatuses and then jump in every once in a while? What's up next for Westside?
Man, I'm coming back. I am coming back. A lot more. I want to start DJing more events. I'm definitely working on getting that apartment together. Trimesh.
Snap.
You gotta look out for that.
Let me publish mine before you do that, man. Hold up. Once that come out.
So definitely look out for that. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Selection. Shout out to Selection. Somebody there. It's a YouTube channel where DJs come and they spin and it's like a big party. That's something I want to bring in here. So
aren't they already doing that over there at VR Chat?
Are they?
I'm asking.
They might be. I'm a little bit out of touch. They could be, but just here, just to bring. I want to bring back the original day vibes of everybody just coming in. It's a good time. We're chilling. I might be DJing. I might have somebody else DJ, but just trying to bring back, even if it's just for an hour or so, just coming back in and bringing everybody into one space. And it's nothing but good vibes, good music, and good times in a nice environment. That's the feeling I want to bring back. So we definitely working on a few things here.
Okay,
for sure.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Before we get out of here, is there anything in particular or anything that you holding on to your heart that you want to get out and share with the rest of the world before we get up out of here?
Man, great. Well, yeah, you asking some questions, bro. I just want to I just want to say, man, cherish every moment that you have with the people around you. As I said before, we've came into this space with people that are no longer here.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody has disagreements. Everybody goes through things, but if you really care for somebody and you really love somebody, don't allow that to be the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? Make up with that person. Talk about it. It might get. I've had to do it.
Right.
You know, I've even had to put myself to the side and be like, okay. And again, she told you, once my mind's made up on something, and I feel it in my heart,
That's it.
it's a wrap. But I learned from Amber, that sometimes you got to put your pride to the side and admit when you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
In doing that, I don't lose a lifetime friend because I'm just so caught up in my head, or I got to be right all the time. You know what I'm saying? So,
100%.
and the last thing I ever want to do, and again, you're talking to somebody that came from, from a hurt of, parents divorcing, that leading to problems with authority, that leading into, never got locked up, thank God. Thanks be to God. But a lot of different things to where I have enough knowledge of myself to fully understand that sometimes I don't need everything to be laid out in front of me to be truth. But within that, you still got to be able to. You still have to be able to be open to being wrong sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Even though it might look like 1 + 1 = 2 all the time. And figuratively saying, sometimes I just might be wrong on this, and I learned that from her. So again, anything that y'all found out about, especially in here, nothing in this platform is worth losing a lifelong friend if y'all really friends. So, put your pride to the side, hear each other out, understand that this is just a moment in time. This is not the full story.
Right.
Then make up with each other, and then continue to grow on and grow in life. Lord forbid, everybody in this room, I got a relationship with about everybody in this room. Lord forbid something happens, and then I can never say, I'm sorry. I can't say I love you. I can't say, can we work through this? Because I want to be so caught up in my head, and then something happens, and then there's no chance. I never want to live with that. So right. I say all that to say, ain't nothing in this platform that deep. Make up with your people and keep the good vibes rolling.
I'm glad you said that. Because funny how you said that. That's a perfect segue to what I'm about to say. So I got a call from what's his name, Tony Sparks, right? I got CJ. Oh, you are whatever. I got a call from Tony, right? So, but this is the thing for me though. I'm glad he's trusted this platform enough to come and try to air out his situations. I don't know how this is going to go, CJ and Divine. I'm just letting y'all know now. But we're going to have the conversation. I don't know nothing about what's happening. I'm just letting you know now.
You about to have Iron Man on this joint?
Yeah, something like that. So I'm just letting y'all know now. Wednesday, we at it. And I'm kind of, this is what this platform for me.
I got a question. I got a question for him.
I got 30 of them.
For me? Oh, you're talking about
I want to know how little bro. I want to know how.
And have a discussion and resolve differences. Why can't we do that? Go ahead,
Yeah,
Amber.
you said it already, bro. They got an Oculus Leaf. But this,
No, that's not it.
it's a different,
PG,
it's a
you know
different,
how I feel about
it's a
respect. I'm
different.
up here to talk, and you talking over me.
I think Amber got. I'm tell you off.
Accountability. You can only have a truthful conversation if you can own up to your shit. If you come full of excuses, it's gonna turn very volatile and hostile because you're not owning your things. And people that are not accountable cannot have, like me and Erica say this all the time, we have conversations that are hard for our egos but are good for our soul. But you gotta be able to have accountability to do that. And if you don't have accountability, all you gonna say, but yeah, but, and try to fix it instead of saying, damn, that was very fucked up what I did. Let me apologize. He don't have no accountability, so it's not gonna work. I'm just not one person just saying people.
Well, let me ask you this question. In regards to the parties involved, do they both? Don't they? I mean, would you say they both lack from holding accountability?
She don't know. Do you know what's going on?
I was about to say I don't know the answer to that question. I can only go off my experience and what I've experienced with a person. And what I've experienced with a person is a lack of accountability or awareness that they should even be accountable for their actions. So when you have a person that lacks self-awareness in a whole to even see their blind spots, to know what they're doing wrong, you'll never get a truth out of that. Because they don't even realize what they're doing is fucked up. And if they do know it, they just chalking up to that's who I am. So therefore, there's no accountability, so there won't be a.
That's what, and that's what I learned from her. Again, it's just, come
on, Amber. Come on.
But real talk, like she said, I'm one when my mind is made up. That's it. I ain't trying to hear nothing else. But I had to take myself. I value the relationship too much just to let everything just go to hell to begin with. So I had to take myself outside of myself. Huh?
I said that was a rough moment. I know
it was. And I love you to this day, and I'm always gonna love you. And I had to take myself outside of myself to really see how she was feeling. And I'm like, even though my intent was one thing, how it just went about was another. And I had to eat that.
Because people fail to realize you can have the best intent in the world, but your outcome is the only thing people judge. Yeah. Nobody cares what you intended. You could intend everybody to be peaceful, but when it go around, you can't say what I intended. Nobody care about that. I care about the outcome. And Burden, this first time this ever been talked about. That's probably the only time me and Hope have ever bumped heads to the point where we wasn't even speaking. And I ain't never in my life yelled at Hope, but I was doing some yelling. Because I respect him, so I would never yell. I would never yell at Hope, but I feel like in friendships, you have to know boundaries. And regardless of the good you try and do, if it crosses my boundaries, that's disrespectful to me. Like, it don't matter your intent. So we've learned a lot from each other as friends. Like, we've grown a lot and realized that sometimes I got to step outside myself and see it from his point of view. And sometimes I know myself well enough to know I'm like, nah, fuck that. I don't see it. I ain't gonna see it. And that's just one of those moments. So it just became a thing. But as you can see, everything happened, everything back on track. Above the rest of
resolution. See that?
It strengthened the bond. If anything, strengthened the bond even more. It took some time.
Did some therapy.
What's CJ?
I need to go avocado toast.
I know. I know.
It's happening.
Okay.
It's happening.
One, I'm gonna give my flowers to my homeboy before I say what I can say. I
appreciate you.
I gotta give my flowers to him because that's my boy, that's my brother. And when I say to my brother, you gotta understand that there's only people that I call family. Like, if, for instance, a friend for me, somebody that's family. That's the way that's the way that I was raised. For instance, you can have a bunch of friends, but you got to know the difference between it. If there's a friend that, for instance, that feel like family that you'll die for, I'll die for my boy. That's my boy, and I know that I can trust him. Go, yeah, in a minute. But yeah, I got my kids with me. But the thing about it is, for him to stand 10 toes down and listen to what I have to, I come with him about, because I mean, I've been with Ho's been a part of almost everything I have done in this metaverse, from Horizon, when we had all of those Horizon folks trying to get them to do and Meta taking, them taking our ideas and stuff like that. We've been through a lot.
Absolutely.
Seeing a lot of people, leave and pass away to that, folks, money come in, because we was doing stuff before, monetization happened. Right. But he has been truthful the whole time. He's only a couple of people that's like that, where, for instance, you meet them, they who they say they are.
Facts.
I don't know Brandon. I mean, I don't know Westsidehov.
my government out there. Hi, my name is Brandon. Hey, go ahead, throw it out there. It's all good.
I don't know. I knew his name was Brandon. I don't know him. I know him like that. I just don't. Y'all know Westsidehov, man. Yeah. But who he is, he's a real brother. He's gonna stay true. Now, I got that out the way. Okay. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave it alone.
All right, you can say it.
I'm gonna leave this alone. Horizon has had enough.
Tell him again.
Horizon has had enough.
One more time.
Of the mess. Yes, if you're coming on here, and this is directed to whoever, I don't care, because I don't have time.
Word, let them know. Yeah, let them know. Yeah, we're gonna be all right.
I'm serious. I don't. It's because it's a show. It's whatever. It's what it is. But at the same time, Horizon has enough of the mess.
Mm-hmm. I'll change y'all usernames too. I'll change y'all usernames 3 times.
Hold up, Fiji. Hold up,
Fiji. Come on,
hold up.
Come on, man.
If you come in here for mess,
faking y'all death.
We understand. But if you come in here for mess and you trying to get out of here so that you can out somebody, and I mean it, I will cut.
Cut that joker.
That's point blank, period. Because it's about time the mess stop. We understand that a lot of people want a scandal and stuff like that, scandal sales, but it's enough of mess. You can play that all you want. Real people have real problems. We are in this headset and we're real people. We just had a death.
We just did.
A serious situation.
Just had a death
a month ago.
It's not. It haven't been long.
Come on,
so
man.
You gotta realize when you start messing with people, you're playing with their mental. Just because you want to spin a story in a way, you can spin a story all you want. But if you're gonna continue to play, I'm gonna call you out on it.
Period.
So be cautious, but come before they come, because it's about time. Because the thing about it is, we've been doing this for Burden. You've been doing this for how long?
4 years.
Coming on 4 years.
Yep.
So that means, and not only have you had other, you done had almost a different guess. For how long?
4 years.
4 years. Yeah.
How many times have you had the same guest on the same show?
None.
For how many?
4 years.
I'm not trying to say that the show is not a big deal, but it represents the community of how it is, because if they go back, not even just for Lux Visions, but also on T-Bot, because you started on T-Bot.
Right.
On Munchies, because I go back far. I got the episodes.
Yeah.
Even with the first build, almost every person has seen the progression of Horizons.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's time out for the playing. I understand that everybody has beef and they want to say it, they want to be messy, they want to do like that, but it's about time out for the mess.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna
So if
chime in
you're
on
using
that.
the platform, if you're using the platform to start the mess and trying to spread a narrative, ain't gonna happen.
Whole
So
beef is a whole situation. Bro.
So yeah, so wait, hold up. Like I
It's all right,
said,
Peachy. It's all right.
he didn't. Like I said,
I'm tired of
Asa
these
Q
niggas, man.
Asa Q has done it before. They didn't have Metal Street Journal.
Hey, that was a good episode.
Ruth. No, I mean
Hey,
Ruth.
Ruth was that? Hey, hold on. Let's wait till these cameras off. But we still live right now. But yo, I think we handled Ruth very well.
The thing is, I want to be on record for this. You're saying that they're coming on here. I wanted to be known, even because it's still on here and Lux Vision is here, and that's what I'm representing right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time to play with falseality, just because you want to play a story. If you're bold, you put your name out there.
Put it out
And
there,
your real
dog.
name, and you stand on it.
And you stand
You're not gonna stand on it, and you're gonna hide behind it. Be careful.
Don't pull up.
So let me hold on. Let me
I'll interview the second half of the story on my show.
Hold on. Tell him
No, wait a minute.
Don't learn the hard way.
Hold on, y'all. Let's make one thing clear. I'm going to say this as a board member on the show. As the objective, and I guess it's your show at the end of the day. However, as we are streaming this event, if it gets too crazy, if you coming in here and you want to get
Bro,
too
we
crazy,
cutting the show. Like it ain't even
it's a wrap.
it's not even a question.
It's a wrap.
So
if you're looking for your moment, it ain't the time to do it because you're not going to.
Hold up. I don't think y'all know. I already made this clear. Like I've already made this clear to both parties involved. I'm like, look, we not doing that here. This ain't what this is for. Ain't never
It's to get a clear understanding. It's to mitigate and to figure out and get down to the bottom of it and hope it's
resolution. That's it.
This is
And
never.
I promise you, I asked CJ to create a button to spawn their ass out of here. If it do get like that, so
it's give him an Iron Man suit. So if you act crazy,
and let me give Burden his flowers.
Yeah.
For the last 4 years,
I don't.
y'all don't understand. To do something consistent for 4 years, week in and week out, takes dedication.
Yeah.
He has a life. It's not like he's just sitting out here just doing this. You know, the only thing he has to do, he has a life outside of here too.
He do.
To manage a show and to manage different personalities, especially when it comes down to controversial topics. He has done extremely well. I'm going to give you your flowers and let you know, bro, you are doing an incredible job. Always have. You always will. Yeah. Keep doing your thing. No matter what anybody's talking about, keep doing you. Just ask the Q and speak your truth. Allow them to do so. Continue to do that, bro. And
you got it.
And again, anytime somebody's been here on a controversial topic, is never to be messy. It's never. This is not Jerry Springer here.
No,
he's really trying to get down to the nitty gritty of it to get to a resolution. Now, do some people follow along with that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But at the end of the day, when y'all come here, come with an open mind. and come for a resolution. And honestly, I think I'm right for saying this. If you're not coming here for a resolution, don't even do it.
Nope.
If you got it dead set in your mind that you just want this to be drama, this is not the show to do it. I promise you.
At all.
It ain't gonna make it out of here. It's not. It's not gonna be published. You're not getting your clips. None of that.
None of that, bro.
I promise you. I promise you.
You're not running none of them bullshit commercials, that nut ass brand, none of that.
Oh my God, PG.
Yo.
Okay. He doesn't speak for right. But and then let me double back on something as well. I did not. Let me double back on something I didn't mention before. Another part of what I did here early in the beginning stages, which is like kind of like the foundation of why I continue to DJ, is I wanted to shout out to Son, to MF Son.
Word.
Bro has literally been an encouragement since I got in here. A lot of people, a lot of people don't give credit to the origins. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, bro. I'm not sure if you're watching right now, but Son, I thank you. Even from like the laser comedy, there's no way in the world I ever would have got on stage to do impromptu comedy. Never.
Word.
But you saw something in me to be like, you need to do it. And in that gave me confidence in not only my audio job with audio and video, but also within corporate as well. Just being able to come off the fly. If somebody asks you a tough question, I can go off like that, because in comedy you got to be quick on your feet. And just our conversations is just about life, family, and business, bro. I thank you. You're also a big part of who I am today, man. So thank you for your opportunities. Thank you for being you. I thank you for your business savvy. Thank you for being a family man as well, and just being a man of character, bro. I appreciate you. Much love.
Well, there it is. I don't think we need to say anything else.
That's right, Doc.
Hold up.
First
What
off,
up, Feeds?
I want to shout out Burden. Always.
That's a little
platform that you got, bro.
You're moving. You can't hear you. You're moving.
Oh, you got to step in that circle. You got to be in that circle. There is
setting the bar for these type of platforms in the metaverse. 4 years strong. That's a heavy milestone. That's heavy.
Thanks.
That's dedication. That's motivation. That's determination. That's all of that. That right there be motivating me. When I hear shit like that, that shit motivates me to keep doing what I'm doing and pushing my little platform, trying to just keep on, keep trying to come on board.
Hold on. Did you say little platform?
Yeah. Well, look,
man, quit it.
No. Listen, my boy Bird. Bird. He like listen though. Bird like Montel, Jordan, Montel, Arsenio Hall. You heard? So he like prime time. You heard? I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna show that come on the late night. You gotta stay up. I'm like BT Uncut. You gotta fake me sleep, wake up.
I ain't, man. Hold on, bro.
But listen,
hold on, bro. Nah.
No, listen. I want to just let Bird know, man. Like, I fucks with his style and how he presents himself on this platform, and then I want to let you know, Hov, ever since me and you have been locked in, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I come to you for anything type of shit. Like, bro, what you think about this beat right here, this placement?
Mm-hmm.
What you think I sound like on this song? I see your freestyle, like, bro, this sound like. You feel me? You always keep it a band, and you motivational, like. You'll hit me with some motivation shit in the inbox out of the blue. You feel me? So, and if sometimes I'm about to crash out, I might be in concert mode. Everybody know how I am when I got a show coming. I get in that mode, and you'll sit me down and help me organize this shit. Shit get kind of loose. Yeah, I just want to let you know, man. I appreciate you, bro. Listen, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. You always been the same. Just know, man.
Thank you, man.
Seeing y'all, you dudes like CJ that's actually for the platform, that's actually bringing the it's like the real is back. Y'all doing what y'all supposed to do, and the next niggas gonna follow suit, and that's how we keep going.
Appreciate you, bro.
Us Vision Studios, Trap Street Radio. Shout out to my guy Bird again, man. Make sure y'all tune in.
Oh, no doubt, man.
That's love, man. Appreciate you.
Hey, before we get out of here, I just wanted to say, hey, I think everybody's platform within this space is unique within itself. Everybody has a lane within the space. I see Howard out here too, Fiji.
Shout
you know
out
what I'm saying? Howard been doing his thing and thriving. I see him making moves in real life as well, and trying to enhance his brand. So shout out to all of you guys, everybody in here, man. Like everybody has a brand, everybody has a part to play within this space if they so choose to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely proud of all the things that you guys have done amongst yourselves and for yourselves to expand who you are in real life and within this space, because a lot of things that you do within this space does nothing but fuel confidence for who you are in real life, to show people how phenomenal you are as people. So I want to say thank you guys, and I appreciate you all. With that being said, man, again, thank you, Westside. I appreciate you for coming through, man. I really
appreciate you having me, man.
Conversation. I really enjoyed the conversation. I think we hit every wicket. So again, Lux Vision Studios, man. Thank you always, CJ. Shout out to my label mates over there, Howard over there, Fiji. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out here that stayed long enough to the ending. I appreciate you guys. And next week we doing it again. This is Ask the Q Speak Your Truth. I'm your boy BurdenofProof, man. And we gone.
Yeah.
Can we get this picture? Can we get this picture so we get out of here? Humble, don't do it. Humble, don't do it. Humble, don't do it. I come and she up there. Come on, people. Let's get this picture so I can go and sleep before I pass out.
I am tired. I'm tired as fuck.
I thought you was drunk.
That's not.